Have you tried implementing cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBT-I techniques, in the past, but found that your sleep actually got worse and therefore decided that the techniques weren't going to work for you and quit? Well, if so, that's actually quite common, and I'm going to be talking about this in today's video. Hi, I'm Martin Reed. If you have insomnia, I offer sleep coaching programs that will give you all the skills and support you need to enjoy better sleep for the rest of your life. You can learn more at insomniacoach.com. If you've been living with insomnia for any length of time, you've no doubt tried many things in a bid to improve your sleep. The most effective technique for improving sleep when you have insomnia is cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBT-I, because these are a collection of techniques that address the root cause of insomnia, which is ultimately our response to initial sleep disruption, our thoughts and our behaviors that we implement in a bid to improve our sleep that actually make it harder for our sleep to recover. So the first obstacle when it comes to improving your sleep is all the distractions that are out there in terms of all the insomnia remedies and the sleep hygiene advice. These just ultimately serve as a distraction because we don't really have much evidence that anything is really effective for treating chronic insomnia other than CBT-I. So first of all, it's important to focus your attention on CBT-I techniques if you want to improve your sleep for the long term. Second of all, if you are someone who has tried CBT-I in the past, found that you weren't really making progress, or maybe that even your sleep got worse in the first week or two, that is actually normal, and I would encourage you to give CBT-I another try. Many people who start implementing CBT-I will find that their sleep actually gets a little bit worse for the first couple of weeks. And this is because you're implementing new techniques. So you may be monitoring for results a little bit more than you would otherwise. And there's just that novelty of like a new sleep routine, a new way of thinking about sleep. And this in itself can make sleep, ironically, a little bit more difficult in the very short term. But if you are consistent and you stay committed, CBT-I techniques will almost always improve your sleep for the long term. It's also important to recognize that progress is very rarely linear. So when I'm working with clients, we'll typically see that there are some improvements from week to week, and then there might be a week or two where sleep actually gets a little bit worse. And then it gets a little bit better, and then maybe it gets a little bit worse. But at the same time, there are clients that do make that very incremental but continuous positive progress. Everyone is different, but the ups and downs along the way are very common and nothing to be concerned about. They're certainly not a sign that the techniques aren't working or that you're back to square one. It's just a case of being consistent, staying committed, staying focused on implementation rather than ongoing monitoring for results. So even if you've tried CBT-I before, I encourage you to try it again. Try not to spend too much time monitoring for results, but just make the focus implementation. Try not to be disheartened if you notice some setbacks or some harder nights along the way, because that is normal. If you stay committed and stay consistent, over the long term, your sleep will improve. So I hope you found this short video helpful. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. I try and share some new sleep snippet videos every week. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or suggestions for a future video, please leave a comment below, or you can email me directly. My email address is hello@insomniacoach.com. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'd like to leave you with this important reminder. You can sleep.